welcome back to Storytime. I'm Miss Bridget from the South Butler Community Library, and today we have an exciting story time about knights and princesses. So today I dressed up as a princess just for this special story time. Let's get started with our hello song. Let's start by waving our hands. My hands say hello, my hands say hello. When I see all my friends, my hands say hello. Maybe I should do princess wave, huh? All right, let's do our head. Let's do our head. My head says hello. My head says hello. When I see all my friends, my head says hello. And let's do our shoulders. My shoulders say hello. My shoulders say hello. When I see all my friends, my shoulders say hello. Why don't you say hello in the comments so I can say hi back, and let me know who's watching Storytime today. Are you ready to stretch out with yoga? Here we go. Hands up. Tall as a tree. Wide as a house. Thin as a pin. And small as a mouse. Let's do it again. Tall as a tree. Wide as a house. Thin as a pin. And small as a mouse. Last time, stretch real tall. Tall as a tree. Wide as a house. Thin as a pin. And small as a mouse. We are going to do a finger play about all the people that live in a castle. So let's give it a try and try to do the motions with me, okay? We're going to start out by being a dragon. Here it goes. Fierce is the dragon. Brave is the knight. Can you put your hands on your hips? Pretty is the princess. This is the sign for beautiful. And tiny is the sprite. A sprite is a little fairy. Tall is the giant. Quiet is the queen. Silly is the jester. And happy is the king. This is the sign for happy. Let's try it again. Fierce is the dragon. Brave is the knight. Pretty is the princess. Tiny is the sprite. Tall is the giant. Quiet is the queen. Silly is the jester. And happy is the king. Next, I have a fun song for you about knights. Do you know what a knight is? It's a soldier that would guard the castle, and they were usually dressed in armor that's shiny and silver, and they would have a sword and a shield. So this song is about 5 knights. Can you hold up your 5 fingers? We need 5 brave knights, and they're going to be riding on their horses, and it goes like this. Make them bounce on their horses. They're going to gallop. Here we go. 5 brave knights came galloping by. One fell from his horse and began to cry. The dragon laughed from behind a tree. Oh, brave knights, you can't catch me. Now there are 4 knights left. Get them riding on their horses. 4 brave knights came galloping by. One fell from his horse and began to cry. The dragon laughed from behind a tree. Oh, brave knights, you can't catch me. Now there are 3 knights. 3 brave knights came galloping by. One fell from his horse and began to cry. The dragon laughed from behind a tree. Oh, brave knights, you can't catch me. Now how many are left? We have 2 knights on their horses. 2 brave knights came galloping by. One fell from his horse and began to cry. The dragon laughed from behind a tree. Oh, brave knights, you can't catch me. Now there's only 1 knight left. Get him going on his horse. One brave knight came galloping by. He fell from his horse and began to cry. The dragon laughed from behind a tree. Oh, brave knights, you can't catch me. Oh no, how many knights are left? 0. 0 brave knights came galloping by. 'Cause they were crawling in the grass for a big surprise. The dragon cried from behind a tree. Oh no, 5 knights have surrounded me. The knights were brave and they caught that dragon. That was a surprise. The dragon wasn't expecting it, was he? Our story today is about a knight, and it's called Small Knight and George. And it is by Rhonda Armitage and Arthur Robbins. There's their castle. Small Knight lived in a cold old castle on a spiky high hill. He didn't mind that it was cold or old. He loved the castle so much that he never wanted to go anywhere else. One morning, Dad Knight announced that it was time for Small Knight to have his first suit of armor and his first horse and his first shield and his first sword and go out to fight his first fierce dragon. Small Knight didn't want to fight a dragon. He wanted to play kickball with his friends. He didn't even know what a dragon looked like. Dragons live in caves. They breathe fire and they're very fierce, explained Dad Knight. You'll know one when you see one. Knights have to be big and brave and fight them. That's what knights do. Small Knight didn't feel big and brave. He felt little and frightened. He clunked in his armor, shivered in his boots, and made up a song as he rode along. This is the tale of a big brave knight who one day went out to fight a very fierce dragon who lived in a cave. Soon Small Knight came to a hut. He tapped on the door. I'm looking for a very fierce dragon, he said politely. Have you seen one about? Don't talk to me about fierce dragons, said Mr. Peasant. One knocked the roof off my hut with a swipe of its scaly tail. Are you sure you want to fight a very fierce dragon? It's what brave knights do, explained Small Knight. But he looked at the hut and he didn't feel brave. Small Knight came to a village. 6 damsels were combing their golden hair. Those are the girls. Excuse me, called Small Knight. I'm looking for a very fierce dragon. Have you seen one about? Don't talk to us about fierce dragons, cried the 6 damsels. One roared down the street this morning. He gave us such a fright, he made our hair stand on end. Are you sure you want to fight a fierce dragon? It's what brave knights do, explained Small Knight. But he gazed at their hair, and he didn't feel brave. Small Knight came to a forest. A woodcutter was sitting on a tree trunk. Good afternoon, said Small Knight. I'm looking for a very fierce dragon. Have you seen one about? Don't talk to me about fierce dragons, groaned the woodcutter. One breathed fire and burned the forest down. Are you sure you want to fight a very fierce dragon? "It's what brave knights do," explained Small Knight. But he looked at the trees and he didn't feel brave. Small Knight clunked in his armor and shivered in his boots. He sang a different song as he rode along. This is a song of a not-so-brave knight who decided one day he didn't want to fight a very fierce dragon who lived in a cave. He doesn't want to fight that dragon, huh? On the way home, he found a little creature. Look, you can see the eyes peeking out of the bush. "Good evening," said Small Knight. "I'm Small Knight, and I'm supposed to be looking for a fierce dragon. Have you seen one about?" "Don't talk to me about fierce dragons," cried the little creature. "I used to have a lovely dark home in a hill, but some very fierce dragons moved in, and now I have no home. Are you sure you want to fight a very fierce dragon?" "Not now," said Small Knight. "It's getting dark. I'll look for a very fierce dragon tomorrow. Please don't cry. You can stay at my home tonight." "Thank you, Small Knight," sniffled the little creature. "Please call me George." So Small Knight and George hurried home. There they are, coming home to their castle. Everybody's waiting for them. There's a welcome home sign. Mrs. Knight was waiting at the castle gate. "Hello, Mom," called Small Knight. "I brought my new friend home to stay." "Can you see his friend?" "What is his friend?" "It's a little dragon." Mom Knight and the ladies in waiting ran screaming to the ramparts. Dad Knight and the knights scrambled up to the minstrel's gallery. "Mom, Dad," called Small Knight, "I've been looking for dragons to fight all day, and now it's time for tea." Look, they're all scared. "You only had to fight the very fierce dragon," called Mom Knight. "You didn't have to bring him home." "Where?" said Small Knight. "There!" cried everybody. "Get behind me, George," shouted Small Knight. "There's a very fierce dragon about. I'm a big, brave knight. I'll look after you." "Excuse me, Small Knight," said George. "I think there's been a mistake. I'm the dragon." "But dragons are big and fierce and breathe fire," said Small Knight. "I'm a friendly, gentle sort of dragon," smiled George. "I'm frightened of fierce dragons, too." "A dragon!" cheered Small Knight. "A real dragon! Could you pretend to be very fierce so I can fight you?" Next morning they had a wonderful fight where no one won at all, and they played kickball for the rest of the day. Everybody loved George. He showed all of the knights the best way to fight very fierce dragons, and he learned how to breathe fire to keep that cold old castle warm. Look, there he is. He's breathing fire into the furnace, and it's going all through these pipes to keep the whole castle warm. And as for Small Knight and Sir George, well, they were the very best of friends, and Small Knight never had to fight a very fierce dragon again. Do you know the fairy tale, The Princess and the Pea? Here's how the story goes. Once upon a time, there was a prince who was looking to marry a true princess. But all of the girls that came wanting to marry him, there was always something wrong. Well, one night, a girl came. It was a rainy night, and she asked to spend the night in the castle. She said she was a princess, but the prince's mother had a test for her to see if she really was a true princess. She took a little pea and put it at the bottom of many mattresses. So she took that pea, put a mattress on top, and another one, and another one. And she invited that princess to spend the night. Well, the princess, she slept on all of those mattresses with that little bitty pea at the bottom of the mattresses. And in the morning, she woke up and said, "Ah, I had the worst sleep. My back was hurting. There was something wrong with that bed." And what was she sleeping on? A little bitty pea. So the prince's mother knew that she was really a true princess because she was so sensitive that she could feel that little bitty pea. And so that prince and the princess were married at once, and they lived happily ever after. Well, let's play a little game. This is called Where is the Little Green Pea? Okay? I'm going to hide it under one of these colors of mattresses. Let's see what colors we have. Can you say them with me? We have orange, red, green, yellow, and blue. I'm going to hide it under one of those, and you have to guess where it's at. So close your eyes right now. No peeking. Close your eyes. I'm going to hide it. Don't open your eyes yet. Open your eyes. We're going to say, "Oh my, oh me, where is that little green pea?" Let's see, did you think it was under orange? Let's see. Not there. How about red? Nope. Maybe green? There it is. It was under the green mattress. All right, let's try it again. I'm going to put my mattresses back up. Put my green one up, my red one, and my orange one. Would you like to sleep on top of all those mattresses? That'd be a pretty high bed, huh? All right, close your eyes. Don't peek. I'm going to hide it. Let's see. I'm going to go with, don't look, don't look. All right, open your eyes. Let's say our rhyme. Oh my, oh me, where is that little green pea? What color do you think it's behind? Who thinks blue? Let's see. Nope, not under blue. What color should we try next? Green? You think I put it under the green one again? Nope. How about yellow? Does anybody think yellow? No. What color didn't we do yet? Do you think it's under the red one? Nope. It's got to be under the orange, right? There it is. All right, let's do it one more time. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, no peeking. I'm going to hide it. All right, open your eyes. Let's say our rhyme. Oh my, oh me, where is that little green pea? What color do you think? Shout out the color you think it's under. Who said orange? You think it's under orange? No. How about red? Who thinks red? That's my favorite color. No. Green? Is that under green again? Nope. How about yellow? No. It's gotta be under the blue mattress. There it is.
Today we're going to make our own shield. For this craft, you will need a cardboard cutout in the shape of a shield, magazines or newspapers to cut out pictures, a glue stick, tape, and some foil. The first thing we're going to do is cover our cardboard cutout shield with foil to make it look shiny and look like metal. I am going to tape the foil on the back so it doesn't come off. On a knight's shield, there would usually be symbols of the knight's kingdom. So on our shield, we are going to put things that represent us. So our favorites, things we like, or maybe activities you like to do. So look in magazines and newspapers and cut out pictures of things that you like. Next, we're going to glue our pictures onto our shield. I picked a cardinal because that's one of my favorite birds. It reminds me of my grandma. You'll see some other things that I chose too. I like s'mores to make when we go camping. I love bike riding. I also like flowers and playing games. Monopoly is one of my favorites. Playing volleyball is fun. And going swimming. So these are all things that I like to do, so I decided to put them on my shield. Here's my finished shield. Make sure you put a picture of your shield in the comments below. I'd love to see what you chose to put on yours.
I really enjoyed our story time today, talking about princesses and knights. It was a lot of fun. Let's sing our goodbye song. I think I'll do my princess wave. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you next week. Make sure you stop by next week when we talk about magical creatures for story time. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.